$9.99. Or 1 cubic foot bags of all-purpose topsoil, just $1.89 a piece. And everything looks better with fresh mulch. Get 2 cubic foot bags in cypress, red, brown, or black, just $2.49 a piece. Stock up today at ruralking.com or your neighborhood Rural King, America's farm and home store.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks on a Thursday. Coming up at 10:05, County Commissioner Kathy Bryant is in the building already. We'll talk to her about things happening in the county. One of them being, I can let this cat out of the bag right now. We'll talk more about it, I'm sure. April, the rest of the month of April, free pet adoption at the animal services offices because they're full, folks. It is a no-kill shelter. The commissioners did the upstanding thing and made it a no-kill shelter a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. I lose track of how long ago it was. But now what that happens, 4 years ago, but now what happens, because I was on the board of the Humane Society, you have to deal with a unique situation called full. And if you're not having adoptions go out, you don't have any place to bring dogs or cats in. Well, the county has alleviated that problem in the month of April by offering free adoption. Your pet has already been spayed or neutered, all its shot given to it. It's been chipped. And all you got to do is go in, Marion County resident, fill out some paperwork, and then you got a pet. I know there's a process that's got to go on, but the one process that doesn't have to go on is you don't have to bring any money out of your wallet. And look, adopting a pet is not don't make the decision, oh, they're free, I'll go adopt a pet. No, actually know that you can take care of the pet, because if you can't, guess what? It ends up back at the animal shelter. Or it ends up abandoned on some road somewhere because you're a scumbag that leaves it on a road. So make sure you can actually afford the pet before you just think, oh, it's free, I'll go get it. But if you can afford it, if you have the proper means to care for it, the animal shelter in Marion County for the rest of the month of April is offering free adoptions. We'll get into it with Commissioner Bryan on whether it's cat. I guess right there. Is it, Commissioner just would have nodded ahead. Is it cats and dogs? Just dogs? It's all both cats and dogs. So, I mean, you're getting hundreds of dollars worth of free stuff with the spay and neuter already happening, the shots already happening, the chip already happening, and you don't have to pay for it. By all means, if you have the means and the ability afforded to you and you're in the market for a new pet, don't go spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on a purebred puppy somewhere. Go find one of these adorable puppies or one of these adorable dogs, 4-year-old, 8-year-old, 12-year-old dog, cat, at the animal shelter. Sometimes, by the way, you'll walk in, that purebred you were going to spend $3,000 for will be behind one of the gates at the animal shelter because they've taken in a purebred dog. You never know till you go look. And I promise you, if you are a true pet lover that's wanting to spend thousands of dollars on a dog, you go to the animal shelter and look at some of those faces that are up for adoption, you'll save yourself a lot of money because you'll fall in love with one of them and take one of them home. So take advantage of that now. It's free pet adoption for the remainder of the month. They took care of everything for you. The dog or cat is not gonna put on your hands 12 other cats or dogs because they've been fixed, so they've been spayed or neutered. You don't have to put out the outlay for the rabies and all the booster shots and everything that come with a brand new dog or a brand new puppy. That's already been done for you. And if your dog runs off or gets out or something, or the door's left open or something and it runs away, they've already put a chip in it that you register in your name, and it costs you nothing because the chip's already in. You may have to pay a little nominal fee to register the dog with the company that you registered the chip with, but that then gives you a lifelong security that you'll always be able to find your dog through its chip, through the registry. I don't know how you don't take advantage of this. It is free pet adoption the remainder of the month at the Animal Services out on Baseline, right there at the county dump. It's just in front of the county dump out on Baseline. It's real easy to get to, in and out. They got lots of choices: cats, dogs, puppies, grown-ups, kittens, grown-up cats, lots and lots of choices. Go out and help Marion County by alleviating the full animal shelter. Because as long as it's full, folks, it's very difficult to take in other dogs because there's nowhere to put them. And they're not building that new animal shelter in the next day or two. So they don't have the room out there. Go take advantage of the fact that you can get a new cat or dog for your family for free at the Marion County Animal Shelter through the end of April. We're going to take a break, come back. Commissioner Kathy Bryant is in the building. We'll talk to her next. You're listening to Ocala Talks on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
United States Secret Service officers shot and killed an intruder who was smashing windows at the residence of the Peruvian ambassador to the United States yesterday. The ambassador and his family were inside the residence in the Forest Hills neighborhood of Northwest Washington. A taser did not affect the suspect, and he was then shot. The Justice Department has filed an appeal that seeks to reverse a judge's recent ruling that ended the nation's mask mandate on public transportation. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention and the Biden administration explain why they are fighting the ruling that stated the government overstepped its authority.
We think it's entirely reasonable, as the Department of Justice, for the CDC, the health and data experts, health experts most importantly, in our administration to be able to have that time to evaluate, but also because they want to fight to ensure the CDC's the authority and ability to put in mandates in the future.
USA Radio News.
An adult elephant can weigh up to 6 tons. The average person, 150 pounds.